got something to eat down the street. There is no breeze once you get down the street and you got buildings on both sides. Yeah, I was sweating. But boy, it feels good right here. You can see the leaves moving. So I wanted to show you this building, and it was here 4 years ago. So I'm going to turn right around. This is what I call it, Beach Road. It's right by the beach. There is another name for it, but I never heard anybody call it that. They always just say Beach Road. They changed the name, but I like this. I like the style of it. The porch and the railings. I don't know what they have up there. They got the fans running. Maybe it's maybe they got a bar up there or something. We got umbrellas up there. It's a long building. So this one, it looks like two different businesses, even though they look the same. This is Modern Living Hotel, but down there it says Patong Marina. So when I get back to the hotel room, I'll look up and find out how much they charge for those. I bet you it's quite a bit when they can look right across the street, right onto the beach. Okay, I'm just going to walk down here. So I wasn't sure if I even wanted to tell this little story. And it was Tuesday morning when I gave my hotel room key back. I asked something about getting a taxi. So the guy gets right on his phone. I'm sure they have all their friends. And he gave the phone to me, and the guy said he'd be there in 10 minutes. So I'm not sure, I don't think it was the owner. But he opened the front door and we kind of talked a little bit while I'm waiting. So then he says, points across and said, oh, there's the taxi. So if you remember from the previous video I did out in front of the hotel, first you got 3 lanes and the cars are moving from your right to your left. Then there was a median. Then you had 3 lanes. The cars are going from the left to the right. So I saw him kind of walking across the lanes. I wasn't sure why. So I looked to my right. There wasn't anything in the first lane, the second lane, the third lane. I saw 2 vehicles coming, but I thought, well, you know, I didn't have to run, but I just want to walk quite quick. So as I'm going across, I'm keeping my eye on where those cars are. And I never saw that taxi driver coming, and he took his arm and he caught my left elbow and spun me right around 180 degrees right in the center of that middle lane. Next thing, I'm hearing tires screeching where that guy slams on the brakes. I was just stunned for a couple seconds, and I said, what are you doing? And he let go of me. And by then, the 2 cars had pretty much come to a stop, so I just continued across. I almost said, F you, I don't want anything to do with you. I mean, I was mad. You're not supposed to show anger in Thailand. That's kind of their culture. You never do that. So anyways, I got in the back seat. Thailand, I think I said it earlier, in the entire world is number 2 after Libya for traffic fatalities per 100,000 people. That doesn't give you a good feeling right there. So all the way here, and it takes about an hour to go from the airport to Patong Beach. Most of the time we're on a 2-lane, or I'd say most of the time it's on a 3-lane road. His mindset was, if I can be 2 feet further ahead, that's where I need to be. In that hour's drive, I'm just guessing, but I bet you he changed lanes 180 times. Sometimes he would go from the right-hand lane to the middle lane, and within 5 seconds, he was going right back to that right lane because somehow that car in the right lane was about a foot or two ahead of the middle one, and that was going to make him get here faster. It was totally crazy. I was so happy when I got out of that car. 800 baht. It's about $25 for that hour ride. So I almost forgot why I was going to come down with the camera on until I just glanced over to my right. I wanted to show you this hotel. Look at the size of that thing. I don't know how many floors there are, but let me see. Just over the top of that roof, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up there. So that must be probably a 20 floors in that building. Man, that's a lot of rooms. One of these days I'm going to walk down there and get the name of it and find out how much they charge. So anyways, that's it for now.